Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Undesired and I'm a manifestation and soul realignment coach. My channel is geared towards helping you become your highest potential so that you can live and experience the extraordinary life that is your birthright. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about how to dissolve the undesired reality you're currently experiencing. But before we get started, I want you to know that I offer both email and video coaching. So if you would like to get coaching from me directly, you can find the information in the description below. And I also do offer a self-study course called Magnetically You. This is a course that I ran last month with relationship expert Nadine Ghosn. The course will help you become magnetic in love. It's a self-love course focused on becoming your highest version in love. So if you'd like to know more about that, you can find the information as well in the description below. So let's get started. So in today's video, I want to talk about how to dissolve your current undesired reality. So let's say you are experiencing something undesired in your current reality. For example, lack of money, or you are not with your SP, you see them with someone else, or you are not in your ideal weight, you've gained a lot of weight, or whatever it is that you are experiencing, it is something you don't want. So how do you cause that to dissolve? Now, I want to explain why I say dissolve, because the thing you have to understand, everything you're experiencing is coming from you. You are creating every reality that you are experiencing. It is coming through your inner assumptions as well as your focus and attention. It's a combination of both. So that's your state of being. Where is your state of being? Where is your state of consciousness? Your state of consciousness is playing a role in what you're experiencing. There are an infinite number of realities that you can be experiencing, and what you're seeing right now, this current reality, this undesired reality, is just one. So it's a probable reality that you're seeing now with your five senses. You're experiencing it, it feels extremely real, it's something you don't want, but you still have the opportunity to experience something completely different. You have the possibility to shift into a timeline where the reality is very different. Because in quantum mechanics, they say there's no physical reality separate from the observer. So by following the techniques I'm going to share with you in this video, you are literally allowing this physical reality to dissolve, to as if it disappears, and a new reality to unfold before your eyes. So you're literally shifting into a new timeline. I know this seems a little bit out there, but I promise you this is how manifesting is happening. And the more you realize this, the more you understand why everything is absolutely possible. This is just one timeline you're experiencing. It's one reality you have chosen, with assumptions you probably didn't know you had, or maybe you do know. Sometimes I have meetings with clients, they tell me, I know exactly how I created this. So you may know it, but then it's about allowing it to dissolve, allowing it to go away, or to shift to the desired reality. Now, usually I tell people, just don't give attention to the reality you're in. But here I want you to really understand how you have the full power to cause this undesired reality to go away, literally. Because we always say, shift your attention towards what you want, shift your attention towards what you want. But people are just so focused on what they don't want that they find it hard to shift. So here I've turned it a bit around, and I'm telling you, you have the ability to cause this to go away. The first thing I would tell you, number one, most important, is to come to terms with it. You have to come to terms with the fact that this is one potential reality and you're experiencing it now because you have brought it to life, right? So come to terms with it, because the more you resist it, the more you hate it, the more you say, I hate this reality, why do I have this? The more you're keeping it alive. By just not opposing it and getting angry with it and saying this can't be real. I've experienced that in my own life. There was a reality that I created. I know completely how I created it. Now when I look back, I laugh. I assumed things and I watched it all unfold before my eyes. The whole thing from A to Z. I did that. And for the longest time, I hated it. So you're kind of looking at what you hate and you're saying, I hate this, I don't like it, I don't want this, I can't believe this happened. So you're so unlikely, like you're literally hating on it, right? The more you come to terms with it, that you know what, this is one of an infinite number of realities I can be experiencing. It's one. Let it go. Let it go. It's one potential. And you know how you created it. Like, you need to come to terms with the fact that this is something I created and now I don't want to experience this anymore. I want to change. I want to see something else. So you have to come to terms with it. And until you do, it's like making peace with it. Like, you know what? I don't have to love it. I'm good though. Acceptance. It's acceptance is the word. Acceptance that this is something that you have created, you have manifested, and you're ready now to shift away from it. You have to experience this, because so long as you are opposing it, fighting it, you rejecting it, you're not allowing yourself to move on. You deny it. What's the difference between denying and rejecting? Denying, saying, okay, I don't wish to experience this anymore. I accept that I created this. I accept it's one of many probable realities. I accept that this is there, but I do not wish to experience this anymore. You're coming to terms with it. I'll give you an example. One of my clients is in a situation where her husband, it turned out to be exactly what she does not want. She's experiencing this exact scenario where I could feel her anger and rage in the questionnaire she filled out. I didn't even chat with her, and I could sense her resistance to this reality. So, and I understand what she's saying, but the thing is, like, there's so much anger within her about this reality that she will not be able to do this until she comes to terms with the fact that she created this. It doesn't matter how, through her assumptions about herself, through assumptions about her husband, it doesn't matter. She has created this. She needs to accept, okay, this is a version of him I've created that I don't like. I can create something else. So that's the first thing. Going into the second thing. When you have this level of acceptance, there's something within you that feels more at peace, because it's like you can't fight something and shift to what you want without making peace with this first. So step 2 is about now shifting to what it is that you do want. So I don't like this reality. I don't want to experience this anymore, whatever it is, the financial lack, the person that I love is with someone else, I am unhealthy, unfit, I've gained a lot of weight, whatever it is that you are wanting to change, you want to focus on what it is that you do want. So here it's about being super clear about what it is that you want. And you can do this through visualization. You can do this through affirmations. I absolutely love affirmations. Visualization is also super powerful, but not everyone can visualize. So affirmations is come up with statements that reflect that you have what you want. A few statements You don't have to go overboard. You can create a few affirmations that you absolutely feel reflect exactly what it is that you want. So for example, you can say, I am financially abundant. I can get what I want when I want. That's one example. Or if you want to be with your SP, you can say, I am happily in a long-term relationship with my specific person. Or I am very happily married to my specific person. When it comes to health, I am very healthy and vibrant. I am full of vitality. Or I am at my ideal weight. So you want to focus on the end result, and you just focus there. The key with point number 2 is to remind yourself that in every moment you are choosing the reality that you want. And with this step 2, you are now choosing a different reality. You've acknowledged that the current undesired reality is no longer your story. You've come to terms with it. Now you're going to shift into the new reality. And by shifting your attention and focus on that through affirmations, through visualizations, and you keep your eye on the end goal, you're there already. You're there already. It's just about the 3D catching up. So remember, your 3D, what you're seeing currently in your physical reality, is the past. It's your past story. It's your past assumptions. It's your past focus. Now you are in the new reality, your new desired reality. You're there. You're already there. What you're seeing in 3D is just has to catch up, right? So just know it's about a matter of persisting. You just persist. You keep your focus there. What has to happen is your 3D has to dissolve. The old reality has to dissolve by shifting your focus onto what you want. The third part is you want to not search for the evidence that the old reality has dissolved. So you have to think of it like this. When you're going into a room in your home, you're switching on the light. What's going to happen? The light's going to come on and you're going to see everything in the room. It's like a flick of a switch, right? So when you try to search for evidence that it's dissolved, you're shifting your focus onto it. And we said in quantum mechanics, there's no reality without a corresponding observer. So when you're doing this, you're activating that reality again. You do not search for evidence that that reality has dissolved. So what do I mean here? You don't suddenly go into your bank account looking to see if there's money there, because then you might see that the money is not there. You don't go searching to see if your SP has broken up with the third party. You don't get on the scale every few minutes to see if you've lost the weight. You don't go do running tests to see if everything is gone with respect to your health issues. You don't do this. You allow things to show themselves to you, if that makes sense. Because when you go searching, it's still not time. When it's time, things will reveal themselves to you from your new reality, not from the old one. Because when you go back to the old one, you're reactivating it. You keep your eye on the new reality, the new reality, the new reality, the new reality, and things will unfold before you. They will show themselves to you. You don't go searching for anything. Super important. So, and really, because what happens is you can switch on the light and then there it is again, right? And especially if it was active for a long time in your reality. So there's no point going there. You're stepping back into that reality. It's not time. When the time comes, your new reality will come up before you. It will show itself before you, whatever that is. So suddenly you find you have received a sum of money, or you got some clients, or some old uncle sent you some money. It just reveals itself to you, right? Suddenly you get contacted by your SP. or you hear from someone that the SP is no longer with that person. Suddenly, you try on some clothes and find that they fit you perfectly. Or you get a call from your doctor saying something has changed with the test results. I spoke about this through revision. In my revision video, I spoke about how the doctor called me, told me there was a mistake. So it will reveal itself to you. You don't search for anything. This is essentially in 3 steps how you allow that reality to dissolve. It's really that simple. You really just need to be diligent in your mental focus and keep your eye on the prize. That's all you need to do, is keep your eye on the prize. I hope this helps. If you like this video, then please do hit the thumbs up and please do share and subscribe. This will really help my channel and the message to be shared. And I look forward to seeing you again in the near future.